Okay, Maria, we're here at the National Home Show, which is situated in Toronto, Ontario, and it's at the Direct Energy Centre, which is a massive building. And I always say this is the best opportunity for anybody to see everything under one roof. Why is it important for exhibitors, the people that are in the industry, to showcase all that they have to offer? And why is it important for the public?
It's a great venue. There's amazing product out here. And the beauty of it is it's all spaced out in a vignette for you. So it really showcases each of the products and how it can be well used.
And could you imagine if you and I were to try and actually go and visit these different products and services, how long would that take? How many stores are to visit? And how many experts will we have to speak with?
We would have to go throughout the whole city. And you know what, Toronto is so large. So it's going to kitchen cabinet companies, it's going to countertops, it's looking at appliances. You're going and looking at landscaping at different avenues. So you have to go to a nursery, you have to go to a specialty stone place. You've got it all here under one roof.
Under one roof. Now, here's what you and I are going to do, because you are a designer and Flora Home is your company with Emmanuel Bellevaux. You are so super uber talented. And you come on the show, you're regular, you're one of our faves, of course.
And we love coming on the show.
Yeah, and you guys are amazing. And hashtag hire designer, we very much believe in. It's very important, saves you time and money. But one of the things that every time we have you come on, you have great expertise in terms of kitchen design and understanding appliances and helping us to maximize our function in space with kitchen design. And your background has allowed for you to have that expertise, along with all the other design aspects. You do it all.
That's right.
You and Emmanuel. But it's just something that when we have you come and talk about kitchens, we get a lot of questions, a lot of people reach out because of your knowledge.
That's correct.
So we're here and we're going to actually visit some kitchens.
Yes, we are. We're going to go look at some kitchen companies. We're going to go look at some appliances. We'll feature on some countertops. So we'll look at quartz, natural stone. We'll look at some great options, some plumbing fixtures, so that we can see what's new and trending in faucets, sinks. I think we'll have a lot of fun.
I told you she knows her stuff. All right, so you know what? You're going to lead.
Awesome.
I'm following you.
So I'm going to show you something. On our last show, we talked about color. So I'm going to bring you to look at appliances and what's new in color. So follow me.
All right.
So Erin, we were talking about appliances.
Yes.
And one of the things that we're finding very popular this year is appliances that are in the classic look. So we still have a lot of that old world charm that everyone seems to love to go to.
This is beautiful, Maria. I mean,
now this comes in from Italy,
okay,
from Parma, Italy, just where the Lamborghini comes from.
Nice.
So we're going to show you something
this
a little
looks
bit
like a Lamborghini of stones.
more interesting when we come over. Okay. We've got your classic look, your commercial look, and we're finding that that's still very common. People love that industrial look. Now, something like this, we could go with a full height backsplash. We could do a stainless steel backsplash, or we can soften it up with a stone or something else. But we're seeing a lot of difference in what's coming out. But I think what's most amazing is color. Yeah. And it's unbelievable the amount of color that's coming out this year, and huge pops, which we've talked about quite often.
Because we've shied away from that. We've gone back to that neutral and keeping things looking a little, I almost want to say sterile.
That's right.
And there's a good reason to do so, but there's nothing saying that if you're planning on staying at a place for a long period of time, you can make it your own.
Absolutely.
And a little color, you know what, can go a long way.
It goes a long way.
Love this. This is beautiful.
Yes.
All right. And this comes in a color.
This comes in a color, so we'll bring you over to the new Bertazzoni range.
Wow. Wow, this is color, Maria.
This is color. And believe it or not, this is your Lamborghini orange.
Wow.
So this is their color series. So they're going to come out with a whole collection of different colors, which is really hot. So it's fun, because now as designers and interior design firms, we have the ability to create.
I love you just talking about it. Look how excited you
are. Fun. So we're really looking forward to seeing a lot more color.
Yeah.
And then you take a little peek around the corner, you've got the little Smeg fridges.
Yeah.
With again some more pops of color. You've got the powder blue and the bright yellow.
Be the Vanna. Wow, that's incredible. I don't even know. Okay, of course I can't open it. Oh, look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Love it. Great idea. I'm liking this. I like the fact that we're bringing color back.
We're bringing color back.
All right, what next?
Let's go look at some kitchen cabinets.
Okay, I'm in. Maria, I'm really loving the look of this. It just seems like everything's hidden, it's clean, it's beautiful, but there's lots of little treasures, I can tell.
There's some really awesome features. So right here, what we have is a built-in wine cooler. Now, who doesn't love a wine cooler in their kitchen?
Look at that.
So it's at your disposal,
Yeah.
with all wooden shelves. And what you're getting when you're getting a wine cooler like this, you've got a tempered glass,
Yep.
and it's got a UV factor on it so that you're not going to damage the wine that's in your oven. Then we go into your appliances
Before
over
we move
here.
on to that, you know what I love here? It's fully stocked, just saying.
Oh,
Okay.
well, of course, Erin. That goes out without saying. We've got your coffee maker. You've got your steam oven over here. And then look at the countertops.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
This is awesome. This
Yeah.
is actually a Caesar stone.
Yes, it is.
This is a new line. And they've actually done a very interesting reveal here.
So instead of a beveled edge,
Yeah,
this is a little indent.
It's just a little
Yeah.
indent. So it's giving a nice classic
Love that.
feel, but still very contemporary.
And look at this.
Love this. It's bringing in that old world charm. So you've got a traditional ladder with beautiful modern contemporary cabinets. Everything with your dishwasher integrated.
And it is integrated. I mean, it literally looks like it's just the cabinetry itself. You wouldn't know that that's a dishwasher, but look at that.
And then your soft closing doors.
And this is something amazing. Usually underneath the sink, it's the typical opening the cupboards, and it's a lot of wasted, space, and you have to get little organizers in there. But look at this; they've got the pull drawers, and they're maximizing, space,
Your
right?
space.
Which is very, very clever.
your
Love
space.
that.
Now you could do it as just a plain drawer, or sometimes you can have your compost in there.
And I like, Maria, that they're taking the whole stainless steel, and even that they're bringing the poles for the ladder. They've actually done this in terms of an accessory as well, so that you can put all your hanging, your
And
notes.
it's keeping
It's
your
clean.
countertops clutter-free.
Yeah.
And that's what we like. So everything is at reach,
Yeah.
but nice and clean.
And not
then
on the countertop.
your double ovens,
Okay.
which is a great feature.
Yeah.
More and more, we're finding that people are wanting to cook at home and are looking for more space.
And double
And
ovens
the
are great,
beauty
Maria,
of-
because
oh,
if you
awesome.
have something big that's cooking in one, you're not stuck waiting for that to be done before you put something else in. So this
Absolutely.
is, to me, money well spent doing the upper lower double ovens. It's a treat.
It
really
is. It is.
And then
now,
here,
we've got integrated fridge.
integrated. So tell me the difference between built-in and integrated.
A built-in fridge, traditionally you would see it. This is an integrated fridge which allows for a panel to be right in front, and it's hiding everything. So it's great because you don't see your fingerprints on top, but it's not overpowering in the kitchen. So it's really focusing on what we love to see, and that's the beautiful millwork in the kitchen.
I love this. I mean, a built-in, typically it matches that cabinets, but this you didn't even know what was behind this, which is amazing.
Absolutely not. But one of the things that I really love about this kitchen is you've got your stainless steel, which is very polished, and then you're bringing in your walnut.
And Maria, look what they've done. I mean, they have the walnut parting this where you sit and hang out at the center island, but they also have right
A
here
butcher
by
block.
Yeah, isn't that
So
fantastic?
that you can have your knives and everything at your disposal.
And no excuse, everybody. I mean, these are things, accent pieces that every kitchen should have. These butcher
Absolutely.
blocks, it's worth the investment. They're functional. You're going to use them. They're there to prep, but they look beautiful. Even just
do.
putting some limes on one. I mean, it's just a way to accent the area.
It's just, and even adding your shelf here, your glass shelf with your wood and your stainless, so you're warming up that little bit of cold, which is so important when you're designing a kitchen.
Can we say the same thing about this area? Which,
Isn't
of
that
course,
awesome?
love the light
Well,
features
we all
around
love
it.
to showcase our accessories, and one of the things is we're spending a lot of money on our china.
Yeah.
So it's nice to showcase it this way, and it's great because it's so visual that through the season you can constantly change it up, and it always looks fresh and modern.
And you know what, Maria, I find also interesting is there's that walnut, so little wood, and also the stainless steel. And instead of using the continuation of the wood here with the cabinets, they
They've
went
actually
stainless steel.
framed it.
Love that.
So
And then
it's
the lights
beautiful.
inside, and then maximizing the space again, putting the cookbooks above.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got your
space.
warmth.
Yeah.
You've got so much happening in this kitchen, and the porcelain tile.
Look at
Can you
these.
believe these are porcelain tiles?
They have a beautiful sheen to them.
Iridescence to it.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So now we've got your quartz countertop, you've got your stainless steel, you've got your walnut, and then we go into your natural stone.
You got it all here.
You got it all here.
Beautiful.
So they've they've been very wise in their selections, and it's kind of put all the elements all into one space.
So we have to give credit, of course, to the booth that we're in and the company that we need to kind of say job well done, because this is an A+ in my books.
Yeah. Parola Kitchens.
Parola Kitchens, fantastic job. Love it. Now, Maria, we are in a different kitchen where we're talking about maximizing space and function. So tell us how.
Absolutely. So one of the things that this kitchen and bath dealer, Andros Kitchen, did is they increased the depth of the countertop so that you can have some hidden storage. Now, in this particular instance, she's accessorized it with kitchen features. This comes down, but you can have your bar there. So you can have all your bottles lined up. It depends on what you have, and it's such a small space.
Love
and
that.
then you've got the functionality of your cabinets. As soon as you open this, you can see the beautiful lighting, the LED lighting that they have in there.
Lowers and lifts. Look
Now,
at that.
that's it.
Wow.
So-
And I love how the lights come on when you lift and lower.
As soon as you lift and lower it.
Great
the other
idea.
feature that I thought was awesome that she has in here is a touch of walnut.
Look
so
at
you've got
that.
a real contemporary feel with the quartz countertop and the high gloss cabinets, but then you open your drawers and you've got
The
some
walnut.
nice warmth with the walnut and then functionality
And
again.
organizers to boot. Beautiful.
Absolutely, because in a small condo space, we're so limited. So this is a real good touch on the do's and don'ts of kitchens. And when you're in a small space, you can do a lot. And one of the things that she's done beautifully as well is the island is more floating onto another cabinet. She's done it with a nice modern profile, which is a mitered edge. And that's again a quartz.
Okay.
But with a natural feel to it.
So when we're talking about a mitered edge, there's many different variations that we can edge, and it represents
Correct.
what type of style that you're doing in a kitchen.
Exactly.
So this is very clean.
This is very clean, very contemporary. It's a modern feel. If we do an OG or something with more of a bevel, then we're going into a transitional or a traditional countertop. But you've got some, and one of the things that she's touched upon on this, which is very common right now, is going with your gold, your bronzes, your grays, and which we're seeing is still very comforting for most people.
Love it. Again, we have to give props to people that make a difference and are doing some fantastic things. So everybody, you need to check out.
Andros Kitchens. Anna, Andros Kitchens.
Okay, now Maria, we are still here at the National Home Show, and that's in Toronto, Ontario at the Direct Energy Centre. We now have seen a few variations of kitchens, right?
Yes.
Something for small spaces, condo design,
Correct.
smaller homes. We also had the opportunity to see a really modern design with clean edges, but some great functionality
Correct.
with a ladder and using walnut and stainless steel. Just great applications and storage. It was clever. Now we are in another beautiful kitchen. He's
Yes.
got a variety of what I call tradition as well as modern, but some, I'd say, just craftsmanship.
Yes.
Oozes beautiful workmanship, and I think a lot of things that can appeal to the masses. So do you want to take us through?
So yes, we're now looking at a traditional kitchen, and there's some amazing features here. So we've got the cabinetry, which you've got the beautiful detailing on the glass doors. You've got the exposed hinges, which people love. So it brings that old world charm into it. Your countertop.
This
a
is
nice-
a what kind of edging?
This is a Carrera, and this is an OG.
Okay. So we're talking about the different types of variations that you can have when it talks to your edging. Okay.
So it's still, it's kind of more of a transitional.
Okay.
Because it's not just your square edge, but it's not over detailed as when we go into this one here, which is an OG step.
Okay, so it's a step.
this is becoming a little bit more detailed.
All right.
Then some of the amazing features that they have here is all the functionality. So you've got space for your cutlery.
Beautiful.
And if you look at some of the finishes, you've got the spaces for your dishes. And one of the things that we have is always an issue of things kind of falling into another area. So having the contained spaces are beautiful. Your spices for your knives. And this one, Erin, our favorite. Our favorite.
That.
Just for our booze, for our bottles,
That's
our wines,
fantastic.
and love it. You've got your stainless steel appliances.
This is great, because half the time when you
Awesome.
open these up, your plates and everything just shake and move around.
So you've
Wonderful
got a
idea.
pegboard type of concept on the bottom, and then you've got your stoppers that can keep everything into play.
Now, Maria, I see that we have stainless steel again, beautiful appliance, and I love the backsplash, the tiny subway tiles with the piping.
That's right. You've got the warmth of marble, so it's a beautiful mosaic backsplash with framed in, so it actually lines up where the range is, and then you've got a beautiful hood. You've got the lighting, you've got the venting, so you're bringing your nice detail in the cabinetry, but you're bringing a lot of warmth with the marble.
Super beautiful. And what I also like is that the choices now in backsplashes, it's endless.
There are so many beautiful backsplashes today. If you so choose and you don't want the detailing, you could actually carry the stone straight up,
so that the countertop can go all the way up the back. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
And a lot of people do like that because they're cooking a lot, so they want ease of cleanability.
And there's choices even like mirrored backsplash. You've got different choices of product, and again, the directions, the size of the tile themselves. I mean, it's endless. And color
endless.
Too. Color.
Oh, pops of color. We always talk about pops of color, and we've got some red in the knobs, which is very feng shui.
Love that. Very feng shui. That's right.
Yes.
So we have to pull in Ivana because I see a gentleman over there that happens to own this company of this beautiful kitchen. We've got Bella Kitchens, and the owner is
Sam. So Sam, come on in.
Now, Sam, what's your last name, Sam? Ishad. So Sam Ishad is here, and you know what? You know this kitchen better than anybody else. So there's little hidden treasures in here, of course, right? Yeah. What I love, Sam, is when you open up these drawers that you actually have your insignia on all of them, which I think is fantastic. And then the second drawer, what I love is I didn't even realize that there is another hidden little treasure here. Look at that for your spices.
You've got a great space for spices, and one of the things you'll notice on his detailing is you've got your dovetail drawers
look at that.
With a beautiful maple interior. So
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Love it.
And it is all about the details.
It is, right? And a kitchen, I mean, this to me looks like a built-in unit that you'd see in a living room. This is gorgeous to display all of your lovely glassware.
And you've got a beautiful walnut finish again. And
even
that's one of the things that we're finding a lot in all the different kitchens that we've gone into is that warmth of wood that's being introduced into all the kitchens. So we're really loving that because that's what we like, that comfort.
So wood is your friend, and there's many variations yet again.
Yes.
There's just something, I don't know why, but I have a sense there's something behind those doors. It's like there's a hidden treasure. So Vanna, Sam, what do we got there? Oh, look at that.
Like it's a breakfast nook, it's a bar.
Okay, Maria, so
what we
why
have
is this important?
This is great because in the morning, we're always in a rush, and it's a great feature to have it hidden behind cabinets because we can do our breakfast, have our coffee, and if we're in a rush and we can't tidy up, you just close the drawers. But he's got everything at your disposal. You have your cutlery.
So solid walnut as well. Look at that.
So you could have for your coffee, you could have your coffee pods. You could have your filters in there, so you're not having to look around. You could have your toast in there.
Do you know what I think is great about this? When you have guests, or if you have an area in your home, you could actually have this as a standalone where they can be self-sufficient.
Yes.
I love this. I really think this is clever, and
so
it's
you can
beautiful.
have it set up the night before, your glasses, your espresso cups, your cereals. It's great. And we're finding that we're so busy that to have everything at our disposal and accessible is awesome.
So you know what? It means I can mess this space up, and I don't mess any of that space up.
Anything
and I can do this. Look, I've made it messy, and I do this, and I say off to work I go.
And it's perfect.
Great job. So again, we got more here.
We got more here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. This is art. Well, great work.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So we'll remind everybody, you make sure that you check out
Bella Kitchens.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Well, Maria, a lot to know, and that's why #HireDesigner is so important.
It's so important.
And let's talk about your company just quickly. Flora Home, how can people reach out to you and Emmanuel Bellevaux?
www.floralhome.com or maria@floro.ca or 647-966-0518.
Yeah, and it's important, everybody. I mean, coming to a place like this, the National Home Show, it's on not just here in Ontario, but throughout Canada. They do this so that we, the public, can have access to a wealth of products, services, talk to the experts, and you could never do this in a year where you could do this in a day and get all this information. And Maria, you are unbelievable when it comes to not just design, but kitchens. You have done this, you have the expertise. people that tune into the show and watch us, they know because you're on all the time. But I just want to remind you, reaching out to Maria, if you've got questions, especially regarding design and kitchens, you want to do that. Save yourself the time, energy, effort, and money by talking to an expert like Maria. And I got to tell you, I'm not just saying it because she's mine too. Love you. Thank you,
Love
honey.
you too. Thank you.